What is Café Mocha? Experts, celebrities.
Hey, this is John Legend.
Yours truly, Idris Elba.
This is Fantasia.
I am Ian Levanson.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Tamar Braxton.
Music and features from a woman's perspective. Intriguing conversation. The Swag Award. Espresso. The MC Light Mix. Radio from a woman's perspective.
What flavor are you, baby?
This is Café Mocha.
It's Angelique. This weekend on Café Mocha, we're kicking things off with the soul man. Well, actually, the soul woman, Niecy Nash. I'm going to have a sit down with her to talk about the new season of The Soul Man, which kicks off on Wednesday. Plus, have you gotten your tax refund yet? Well, the Medea of Money is going to show us all how we can take that tax refund and turn it into a down payment on a house. It's all coming up this weekend on Café Mocha.
Don't hit me too hard. I'll show you how to do this, huh?
It's Café Mocha Radio. I am sitting here with the one and only Niecy Nash. And of course, The Soul Man kicks off Wednesdays, TV Land, 10:30. The first question I want to ask is Lolly's sister and Valentine's brother about to hook up for real?
Something is gonna happen this season.
What else is going on this season?
Well, there are lots of things. We have challenges with our daughter this season. We have challenges in our marriage this season. You know what I mean? With the premiere episode, it's a live episode. So, I know that Cedric is a friend of the show, but I will tell you, be concerned. Be concerned about Cedric the Entertainer live. I'm telling you right, and you've been warned. First of all, I love my TV husband. God knows I do, but he does not remember his lines. So, will Cedric know what to say? That's the big question. And if he forgets, will he start cussing? In real life, yes. So we're hoping that doesn't happen on the day.
I know you as a matchmaker. That's your side. That's like I won't call it a side gig. It seems like a passion of yours. Give us a few tips, or how do you know when you have a good guy?
You know when you have a good guy, when the guy you've chosen makes everything better. If he makes the bad bearable and the good great, and the great something you can't even tell your mama about, then that's when you know. And a tip to get that great is to be great, because you attract what you are. And the more whole you are when you enter into it, the better the chances are.
Do you think as women in this age that we're really prepared to pick husbands, or do you think we should go out and do the old school matchmaking thing?
Well, I think that, you got options. You know what I mean? And I think that if you trust yourself and your track record, and you feel like you're healthy and you can get out there and make a decision about a life partner, go for it. If you need a little help, call me.
Are you still doing your web series about love?
You know what? I'm not doing my web series right now, but I am still talking about love every day. I'm still matchmaking every day. I'm still everybody's girlfriend in their head every day.
You can catch The Soul Man Wednesday nights, 10:30 p.m. on TV Land. Talking to Niecy Nash. More coming up on Café Mocha. I'm sitting here with Niecy Nash. It's Café Mocha. We're talking about the new season of The Soul Man, Wednesdays, 10:30 p.m. on TV Lands. One thing I love about you is that even though you're an LA chick, you are so anti-LA. How do you maintain yourself in the midst of all this nonsense and the glam of Hollywood?
One, I don't take myself too seriously.
Okay.
And two, I'm grateful. I feel like it's a gift to be able to live your dreams. So I don't take that lightly.
Now, I understand you have an HBO series, too.
Yes, I have a new series on HBO called Getting On. And it's about three women, myself, Alex Borstein, and Laurie Metcalf. You may remember her from playing Jackie on Roseanne.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we take care of the elderly in this rundown hospital. It's a very dark comedy. HBO said no hair, no makeup, and take off that spank.
What? No, wait.
What she said, that's what I said. What? Yes.
No hair, so no glam at all.
No glam at all. They scrubbed us down. The performance is very small. I have to tell people who watch the show, in case you don't recognize me, I'm the black one.
Wow.
Because I don't even look like myself.
Wow.
But one thing I will tell you that was a gift on the other side of it, other than just a job, and that was maybe about 4 weeks in, I started to recognize and appreciate my face without all the glam.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, hey, I didn't know I had a freckle right there. What's going on? You know? So it's been a wonderful experience because I don't get to do that kind of work too often.
You're a mom, and we saw that in your reality show. There are a lot of women out there who need inspiration, who need to be reminded that it's not over, that you can constantly recreate yourself. And you're an example of that because you constantly, it's this, and you just keep it moving. Any thoughts of inspiration for women who are afraid to step out of the box and do something big with their lives?
Well, to that I would say either you're going to operate out of your fear or operate out of your faith, but you can't be in both at the same time. And if you choose fear, you already know what you're going to get. A hot cup of nothing, okay? So you might as well roll the dice on the other side and exercise your faith in those things that you feel like you're called to do.
All right, I love it. Niecy Nash, of course, the show is called The Soul Man, TV Land, Wednesdays at 10:30. Thanks, Niecy, appreciate it.
Thank you.
You and me. I'm on the line with Cedric the Entertainer. How you doing?
What's going on?
Absolutely everything. The Soul Man, Wednesday nights, TV Land. What's going on this season?
Oh, man, we turned it up a little bit this season.
Okay.
Definitely encourage people to watch the show. It's on a little later, but it is a lot funner. What we did was, last season, if you know my character on The Soul Man, I'm a former R&B singer who becomes a minister. And, we went more into the church. This year, we more into the life. So
okay.
We showing a lot more of the lessons. And so we've had really, really fun episodes so far. And, Niecy's back. Leslie Johnson is doing it. And, John Beasley, the dad, is back. We're having a great time with it. So funny episodes. I think tonight, people want to make sure they check out, Yvette Brown is on there. Nicole Brown from Community is on the show.
Right.
And Cedric Yarbrough. Don't miss it, is what I'm saying. We just really having a good time on it. It's a great show to watch this season.
Thanks so much, Cedric. You go back to sleep now.
I wish, Angelique. I got to go out here and change this transmission. I forgot I got a whole, car service business I do.
What?
I'm just joking.
Are you crazy? It's Café Mocha. I hope you haven't blown that tax refund check yet on a big screen or an Xbox or whatever, because the Medea of money is on the way. She's going to tell us how to turn that tax refund into something significant, like a new house. It's coming up on Café Mocha.
The blackness.
It's Café Mocha. I'm MC Light.
I'm Angelique. It is...
What? Tax time?
It is tax time, refund time. And on the line helping us with this, because raise your hand if you're guilty of getting that $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $7,000 and go doing something stupid with it.
I know a whole lot of people got their hands raised. We have Medea of money. We have the money doctor. She's got a lot of AKAs.
Okay.
But on the line here, we have Lynn Richardson to give us some tips on what to do. What do we do with that big fat check?
So the first thing we should do with the tax refund is pretend it doesn't exist.
Oh.
How about that? Yeah. Pretend it doesn't exist, because we find a way to do what we have to do when there is no money.
So you're saying, number one, act like it's not there.
Act like it doesn't exist. Well, you know what, Lynn, you also have great tips on filing. I know people have probably filed already, yeah?
Well, the first thing is, the people who filed on April 15th are the people who owe money.
Yep.
The people who are getting a refund filed on December 31st, which is their last paycheck from 2013.
They are ready. They are too ready to get that money.
Because they know they got that earned income credit and the child tax credit and all those other things And the first thing I would say about filing is, if you are filing a 1040 EZ, then life is not easy. Okay? What we really should do is file a 1040, and we should write off everything that we can possibly think of or imagine that is in connection with our home-based business, because everybody should have a home-based business.
I know I do.
Me, so do I.
Yeah, we all have a home-based business. I don't care what it is. If you're selling cookies, Kool-Aid, lemonade, if you're consulting on how to weave hair better, if you have a hair salon, whatever it is, if you are a teacher and you teach all day, every single day, you still have an at-home business, and it is consulting on how to teach better. And let me tell you this. Everybody out there who has kids, I got something real big for you. How you can write off everything that you spend on school supplies, soccer classes, ballet classes, even food that you have to feed them. I got a trick for you there, too.
Ooh, when we come back, the Medea of Money, Lynn Richardson, tells us how to write off our kids. Café Mocha.
I got my here.
Here's Café Mocha. We're on the line with the money doctor, Lynn Richardson, who just left off telling us those parents out there, you can write your kids off.
The soccer, the toilet paper, the everything.
Yeah, now you guys are saying the wrong thing. You're saying write your kids off. That sounds like you're just going to erase them from the earth. No. And I know some people may want to do that because the expenses of having children is just incredible. But here's what I'm talking about. First of all, it's extremely expensive to raise kids. And this is not just for kids. To me, this is for anybody that you spend money on. So you might be the favorite auntie, you might be the godmama, you might be the goddaddy, or whomever, and you're always spending money. Well, the IRS says that if your child works in your home-based business, any child up to the age of 18, they can work in your home-based business, and you can pay them up to $5,000 a year, and they don't have to report that money. Now, you might be thinking, where am I going to get $5,000? What I'm saying is the money that you spend anyway on food, on soccer classes, on basketball camp, on school supplies, whatever it is, instead of just paying that money directly, what you do is you pay your child to work in your home-based business. All three of my children have been working in my business since the youngest was 4, and they do things like file. They help me put together kits. They come to events with me. I pay them a salary, about $85 a week. I put it in an account, and now that's a tax write-off to me.
Wow.
So listen, I get to do that for 3 people. 3 times $5,000, that's $15,000 that I just paid in tax write-off and salaries to my children. I get to now write that off, and guess what I do with the money I paid them? I use that money to now do what I was going to do anyway. Pay for school lunch, buy school clothes, buy school supplies, send them to ballet camp, gymnastics, dance, whatever it is.
Very smart. Very smart.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So what we have to learn how to do, if you live in check to Monday, which means you get paid on Friday and you broke on Monday.
Wow.
What we have to learn how to do is take our money, move it to a legal column that allows you to write it off as a tax deduction and do what you were going to do anyway.
She's the Medea of Money, Lynn Richardson, at Medea of Money on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you so much. Very good information. And if you want more information about that, go to newwealthuniversity.net. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lynn.
People keep go to sleep, and when
I'm Angelique, and The Espresso is brought to you by Gentle Treatment Hair Care. We're still celebrating Women's History Month, and this next woman won our hearts dancing in Do the Right Thing. As for her days with J-Lo on In Living Color, she is not happy about how the media twisted the words in her new book.
What upsetted me about the tabloids is that they pitted 2 Latin women against each other. Yes, and they took what I wrote out of context. Listen, I talk about a lot of people. I talk about how I cursed out Jamie Foxx. How I threw a chicken wing at Don Cornelius' forehead.
Rosie Perez's book in stores now. And most of us remember the Clarence Thomas Anita Hill trial. Anita wants to make sure people never forget her fight to change sexual harassment laws.
When I started to do this film, it was about 4 years ago, and I realized that an entire generation of people had been born since the hearings, and they were going to go into the workplace, and they were going into a different place than what I went into. The movie really is about looking at our history and learning from it.
That's The Espresso, brought to you by Gentle Treatment, what a grown woman knows.
This is Café Mocha.
It's Café Mocha, MC Light and the Light Mix. We're taking you back. New Jack Swing style, big up to TR, Teddy Riley.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, come on now.
Oh, yeah.
It's Café Mocha, you're in the Light Mix. Keep it right here. Follow us on Twitter. Come on now. Beat back, man. This is Café Mocha. Your girl MC Light on the ones and twos. Dishing out that poison. Where y'all at?
Poison. Yeah. Yeah. And it's about time. Yo, let's switch this up.
Café Mocha. That's right. Taking you back in the day. My girl JJ Janet Jackson. All right. Remember when it was all so simple then? It's Café Mocha Light Mix. To sing along, ladies. Hands in the air. Oh. It's Café Mocha inside the Light Mix. Follow us on Twitter, Café Mocha Radio. Like us on Facebook. Come on. Drop it.
MC Light on the ones and twos like she is each and every weekend. It's called the Light Mix. Light and I were down in Atlanta this weekend. We want to thank everyone who came out to our first annual Salute Her dinner where we honored some great women. Then we made our way to the Mind, Body, and Soul Expo where Light did her thing. We met a lot of incredible people. Thanks so much for being so hospitable, Atlanta. Thanks for the sweet tea, and we hope to be back next year. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Café Mocha Radio. We'll be back next weekend. Café Mocha is a production of Miles Ahead Broadcasting in association with Cumulus Media Networks. Executive producer Sheila Eldridge, writer and producer Angelique Perrin. For comments and more information, visit cafemocharadio.com.